Mr. Real Talk, your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. Sometimes you just gotta start doing. Sometimes you can't stand around and think. You can't sit around and ponder. Sometimes you just gotta run right on down into the work and get busy, particularly when it comes to getting knowledge. We living in the end days right now, in case you guys didn't know it. Okay? I get downright ecstatic sometimes when I just think about the goodness of Yahweh. When I think about his infinite mercy, his goodness, his grace, his protection, his creation, his wisdom that he shares with his chosen people. And then if you happen to be a Gentile out there who wants to cleave to the house of Israel, he leads you to the physical Israelites. So guess what? You Gentiles out there that's cleaving to the house of Israel, you got a lot to be happy about too. We are in a new era, Hebrew. The wheels are turning. You ever heard that song before? The wheels on the bus go round and round. Well, here it is, okay? We are literally rolling. We're rolling right along. We're shifting. Everybody that's on planet Earth right now, you are alive on the earth because you're living in the shift. You're not before it or after it. You are alive as the wheel is turning. You see, for the last 2,000 plus years, we have been in the age of Pisces. But guess what? Every 2,000 years or so, we move into another space. We move into another constellation. We leave in Pisces, we going into Aquarius. That is the reason why many of you out there, I don't know if you've even been aware of it. Some of you are. Some of you are feeling a lot different. You can't quite put your finger on it though. Some of you are feeling very energized. Some of you are feeling very lethargic, very drained almost. Some of you are feeling both of those things at the same time, believe that one or not. You know why? Because you are literally moving from one constellation to another. And this ain't got nothing to do with no witchcraft, nothing to do with no sorcery. What a time to be alive on the earth right now for every one of us out there. You know why? Because leaving the age of Pisces, which was about deception, bloodshed, did I say deception? It was about being dishonest, disgenuine. You heard that sound confirmation, right? Letting you know I'm telling you the truth. The age of Pisces was about JC, or as he's more affectionately known, the only begotten Son of God. Now, if you've been on this channel for any amount of time, you know we don't believe that garbage. That is garbage. He's not the only begotten Son of God. There's no such thing as the only begotten Son of God. God said he begat Israel. So how in the world can somebody else be the only begotten son? You see how easy that is to destroy that garbage? And you know why it's getting easier and easier for us to destroy garbage like the only begotten son of God theory? Is because we're transitioning into a new age now. The age of Aquarius, Hebrew. Christ's teachings got to go. And go they will. And now it's time for the teachings of the Most High God to reign supreme on the earth, because Israel has now awoken. Yeah. Didn't the Most High tell you after 2 days I will revive you? That's what the book of Hosea said. But you know what? Nobody's looking at it in the proper context because the whole world has been subjugated to the Roman Catholic Church. The devils that they are. They taught the whole world everything that the world thinks they know about God, thinks they know about the scriptures. We are getting answers to questions that we've been seeking for a mighty long time, Hebrew. How many of you guys out there have always had questions on your mind, wondering what happens to you when you die? You don't want just some generic answer. You want the tea. Go down in the comment section and say, I want the tea. I want it too. And you know what? When you serve Yahweh and him only, Yahweh sees to it that you get that tea. The last couple of days, we've been busting down and breaking down out of the Apocrypha. And once again, we caught these heathens tampering with our books. Because the last few days, we've been reading 2nd Esdras chapter 7. But here's the key factor. When you read 2nd Esdras chapter 7 in the KJV Apocrypha, which is what majority of people have, 2nd Esdras chapter 7 only got 70 verses. But what the Most High allowed me to find a couple of days ago was a RSV version of the Apocrypha. I didn't even know that that existed, Hebrew. And in the RSV version of the Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras chapter 7 has 140 verses. 70 missing verses in your King James Version. You see that? That's all these Gentiles want to do is hide information and hide knowledge. And guess what? During the age of Pisces, you could get away with that. You could get away with being a scammer, a drug dealer, a dishonest, disgenuine person, and you can still be viewed as a positive, righteous person, i.e. the Catholic Church, i.e. the Christian Church. But now, since we're leaving the age of Christ, you heard that? We're leaving the age of Pisces, the age of deception, the age of criminality, and now we're rolling and transitioning into the age of Aquarius. That's why many of you, believe it or not, Hebrew, I know you guys think this is all hocus pocus, mumbo jumbo. That's only because you chose to listen to the Catholic Church. We don't have to listen to them anymore. We can say to hell with them. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what plenty of brothers and sisters out there doing. The age of Aquarius is about searching for yourself. You heard that sound confirmation? I can't make this up. If anybody out there knows about sound confirmation, go down in the comment section and type it in. The age of Aquarius is about you doing your own research. That's why the most High says his doctrine gonna drop like the dew. And it's dropping too. The Most High is going around waking niggas up in these end times. Even people who you thought was just a total lost cause, straight up. Maybe some of them thugs, gangsters, killers, street niggas. I was talking to one of my Hebrews today, my Hebrew sister today. She was telling me about a nigga that she knows, I know. Nigga was a straight up thug. But he was online talking some knowledge. And my sister was totally blown back. She was shocked because she only knows this guy for being a nigga and a thug. But you know what? Niggas and thugs, we only been niggas and thugs because we didn't know the truth. We didn't know who we really were. We had no idea we were of the royal house of Israel. Had no idea. We had no idea that we are the children of the prophets. We had no idea. But now we do. Because it's the end times. We in the age of Aquarius. All falsehoods must be put to sleep. Did you know that? Did you know the age of Aquarius has nothing to do with witchcraft, nothing to do with sorcery, like the Catholics told you? Do you know that you are under the thumb of the Catholics ever since Pope Nicholas V wrote those first papal bulls? And the Catholic Church and the Europeans went worldwide, conquering humanity, seizing your land, seizing your property, worldwide. That's how Christianity came into power, y'all. Through the sword of the Catholic Church. Through papal bulls. Pope Nicholas V. And you're still under that rulership today. That's what this America that you live in today, that America was set up because of Pope Nicholas V and his band of killers, church members. The church. The church ain't nothing but some killers. But now we realizing that. See, they could play with us for the last 2 days. Or should I say the last 2,000 years? Because 1,000 years is a day. The last 2 days they've been playing with you. But the Most High said, after 2 days. You see that? 1,000 years is a day. The last 2 days they've been playing with you. But the Most High said, after 2 days, I'm going to wake you up. I'm going to revive you. Wake up, nigga. And then he says, and on the third day, I'm going to raise them up. And they shall live in my sight. There's a mouthful being said in that. What do you think he's talking about? On the third day, he going to raise them up. Raise them up from where? You sleep in your bed? Or is he talking about another kind of raising up? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. You're in the age of Aquarius, Hebrew. Snap out of it. Your whole life you was told, don't read this, don't read that. For 2 days or 2,000 years, the age of Pisces, the age of Christ, they've been telling you niggas for 2 days, don't read this, don't read that. But guess what? It's been after 2 days now. Hosea said, after 2 days, Yahweh said, I'm going to revive them. So you know what that means? Since it's been 2 days now, aka it's been 2,000 years since the reign of Christ, since the age of Pisces began, and now it's over. The reign of Christ is over. The reign of Pisces is over. Because you've been revived now. And once Israel is revived, it's over for the other nations. They can't play with you no more. And any day now, it'll be 3 days. You heard what the Most High said. On the third day, I'm going to raise them up. The age of Aquarius, the climax. You're going to get raised up. Everybody can't see this because this is spiritual. It's deep. Can you see it, Hebrew? Like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm out.